hello, hello. King, milady, yes? Have a flower. How we doing?
Hi.
Last day of the month.
Hi.
It's done. Did you achieve much in April?
Hi.
It's done. Tomorrow is May. Right? Yes. It's very confusing when it always ends in, not at the end of the week. But we're doing well. Well done, Oos. Great way to get that started. Hey, join the raffle, join the raffle. Hello, hello, Diamond, big fan. Kayla, Oos, Jono, Warrior, Nebula. Hope all is well, hope all is well.
Hi.
You know what day it is? It's Tuesday, part 2.
Ow.
That means it's admin. Haven't gambled in weeks. Well, that's good. Means you don't have the addiction to it then.
Ow.
That's pretty good. JB, hello as well. Hope things aren't wrongfully balanced in audio. Should be fine. Should be alright. You here on time? Indeed you are. So we're going to do what we normally do. Admin stuff. See who can get a ban in the remainder of April. Probably get unbanned sometime in May. Unless they end up with a really, really long ban. And they skip May, June and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. For the festival, the TMP festival, I'll check it out. That is... When is that? Is that this week? The TMP festivities for numero 11 are going to be soon, so stay tuned for that. May the 4th, yeah, it's going to be soon, isn't it? Hello, Rexu as well. Rezu, even. Using one of those weird fonts. Come on, the curvy font. Molly, I do remember you, yes, I do. Okay, the 2nd of May, yes, so this Friday is the festival. Then it's ATS Convoy, then it's ETS Convoy. I do, Caleb, but I'm just letting it go for now. I'll get another one soon. Gotta get one before the trip, obviously. So, 3 20-second ads. See, JB, you get it now, because not much is happening now. Then when we get into the actual stuff, they should be done by now. We're good until the next batch. That's how you do it, you see, because unfortunately you have to have them at some point. And then the TMP free roam is from the 5th. 5th of May. Fun things happening that week. Whoa.
Hi.
Hello, Juice. Big fan, big fan.
Hi.
Yes. Can ETS add a Ford truck? They'll have to get in contact with Ford about that. Those types of trucks and pickup trucks are more like American style, aren't they? So they might add those over on American trucks rather than ETS2. But the little thing that they're planning on, which they want people's help with, is that, don't distract me, they want people that own other car brands to kind of help them out. Something like that. Why so sexy? Oh, shut up. There is a European one. It's, I don't know. I'm thinking of, you know, the Ford F-150, that kind of thing. Yes, Jack, you're welcome to come on over there if you wish. If you have an account, go for it. Renault Twingo. Add a bunch of other little cars. No, there's loads of little cars. The Nissan GTR apparently is one of them. If you own one of those, they want to get in contact with you. I don't know if that means they're going to have a licensed version of that car in the game, because the variety is quite large, but yes, GTR, yes. Where is it? SU's blog. Let me, where is it? Community call for help. There it is. Have a look at that. Go through that, and then they gave a list of cars that they'd want people to, for the recording of the sounds of them and things like that. What about the Miata? No, that's not on the list, sadly. The Supra is, though. You said it's Supra? That one. And then a bunch of different years of particular cars. So, pretty good, yes. An F1 car. If someone could make a mod of that, yeah, this is an official. Road Trip is going to be like a separate little mode, I think. Because that's why they're calling it that. Where you can explore in a car instead of driving in a truck. So it may be just an exploration mode. You don't need to do deliveries in that mode, that kind of thing. That sounds quite good, to be honest. That sounds pretty good. And people are going to complain that, why are we having this? It's your truck game. Why have you got... Shut up. Just shut up. People always... There's always something to complain about, isn't it? God damn it. Mac, thank you for the gift. So, focusing on today, Sim 2 has 4 reports, because I'm on there right now. Even if there were 1, we'd go on Sim 2 and we'd do those. And no one at the moment has gone on and yoinked them. No doubt, if there's at least 10, I get on and I do some, and then someone else also borrows some of those reports. It's really annoying. Really annoying. But that's what happens. And then we check out Sim 1. And then during the festivities of the event, for the free roam, we will, you know, check that out. There it is in ATS, yes, because most people don't follow the activities in ATS. So they won't care about it because they don't play ATS. That is a flashbang. Oh, that's Prime. What is this? Ah. Serbia, right? Ever need a 2000s random Twingo? Hey, I mean, if it's successful in ATS, there could be an ETS version as well. You never know. And then I don't know what kind of little hot hatchback kind of get around city cars. What was the point in that? They will go for. We have to see. Where is this? This is somewhere in the West Balkans or the road to the Black Sea. One of the two, because we're in niche. This is not ProMods, no. It's in Serbia, right? NIS with the accent on it. Hello, Andy. I mean, look at the scenery. God damn, very nice. Those two are bullying each other. That's not Viva's paint, though. Similar colour. Hello, Fishy. Enjoying your tunes, huh? Been to a hotel there? How was it? Do you have nice mountainous views and things like that? Imagine in ProMods and all right. Hello, Aussie. It's West Balkans, okay. It's one of those DLCs, yeah. Because I've explored around these areas as well. This is on Sim 2. First. You're from Norwich. You're in... Oh, well done. You're a northerner. Well, that was their fault, but it was just a bit of a boo-boo, you know? Why is that worth reporting, then, if you two hit each other and you're both friends? You're all friends. Yeah, it's north from me. It might have been like the north. Got the little bibendum up there. Just southeast. No. Norwich is further up. Norwich isn't the southeast. It's that bump that sticks out above the southeast. Yes. No, you can't get custom VTC liveries. No, not on TNP. Unless you local mod them, so only you can see them. Sim 2. What speed? 150. Correct. Same people. No, different spec. Different spec, but probably two people that want to bully each other. Hacking. As doing 150. Sim 2. You should know this. Simulation 2 is 150. This is, Frankfurt, yeah? Is that what the airport? That's the airport over there, then. Further south, further west. Yes. Of course you can. Never been on Sim 2. It's basically the same setup. The CD road isn't as busy, but you can go 150. So people go on CD, because it isn't as busy, and do all the stunt boy stuff. Sim 1 should be made 150? No, that's what people voted for. People voted for a Sim 1-like server at higher speeds. Autobahn? No, that isn't really represented here. No, not miles an hour. No, it would be interesting if there was a particular zone where you could do that. Is it because they're lagging? But the Autobahn isn't every highway in Germany, is it? It's only certain ones. Small zones, isn't it? They're obviously all mapped out as we know where they are, but... That would be interesting. Simulation 2, yes, there are a few reports on Sim 2. Don't worry about it, we'll swap in a minute. I like to make the joke that once we've cleared this server that the stream is done, then we've done all the reports, so therefore we can just end. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Big roads, 4-lane roads. Yeah, well obviously you need a lot of space, because if you're going at whatever speed you want... Oh. Oh. Ready? There. Nearly lost it. Nearly lost it. See, the other one wasn't cheating. This one is. See? Oh, there you go. One is. What a gem. You see? Reported for blocking, by the way. Blocking. We'll find out in a moment. Hello, Vexy, big fan. I want to see who they inconvenience. Oh, you can go a bit faster than that. Map of the Autobahn, I'll look at that in a minute. Oh, you're slowing down here, okay. Oh, okay, are we gonna... Bit of a drift. Oh, we're up on over the barrier. Whoa, but now... You toggle the thing on where you can go through all of the walls. Or you just leave the trailer. Oh, yes? Maybe? Oh, is this what the blocking is for? So the person that finds them like this has no idea that they just did all that. Ah. That makes sense. You have no idea. Yeah, he's just blocking. He's rolling back. He's going to get a run up. That explains the blocking. I see. Because usually people would just say other or just reckless and it just means nothing. Blocking and speed hack. What a combination. Oh my god. Well, there we go. Luke, thank you for the follow. Big fan. Toggle through walls are a thing for everyone. No, not like seeing through walls, no. Or going through, that's a cheat toggle for people to be able to drive through obstacles. In this case, he doesn't have that, they only have a speed boost. Yeah. Great stuff though, well done. Slept right after I came home? Ah. Oh. Well, you can relax now. You just got off ATS. Where did you go? How was it? How was that one? Big old jump there. Hate when you have to F7. What, because it wastes money? You can load an autosave, which could, if you're lucky, be a few seconds back. It could be a minute or two behind. Could do that. You should have plenty of money to cover the cost of TPing. If you have like $50 in your account, you might need to make a bit more money first before you worry about crashing. Because that's not enough. You watched all of them go by. And then the last one. I think that was a targeted attack, to be honest. What do you think about that, Moves when the person is right there? I think that was intentional, to be honest. Me thinks. Yeah, exactly. You're a bit of a silly Billy. What'd you do that for? Type save? Does that just save the game? Is it a quick save the game? Why'd you do that? You watched all of the other ones go by. Did a little boo-boo, but you should be paying attention. You should be looking in both directions. There we go, we're done. So thank you for joining the stream. That'll do for the day, yeah? All done. Can you imagine? 14 minutes, new record, huh? Krewlex, great name. I'm roughly aware of what that term actually means. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Doesn't care. Type game. Game reloads into the same server. I don't need to go into the same server. I want to change server. Otherwise, yes, I would do that. Plays a highway safety vehicle. I do not have access to that. During specific events, we can do that. But not as normal, no. You are not allowed to use a car to pretend that you are, like, blocking off a lane or something as well. I'm gonna flashbang you, ready? Actually, I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go underground and I'm gonna change time. There we go. And now, oh, it's daytime. Oh, look at that. I didn't go boof, your screen explodes. And you can't see anymore. So I didn't do that. Yeah. You're welcome. How hard is it to become a mod? Only in the sense of not very many applications are accepted. That's the only tricky bit. Writing it, I suppose, in the same way if you would write a job app. Just think of it like a job application. Bit of experience could help. Isn't necessary. You have to want to do it because it's a volunteer role. It's not a paid role. Think of that. So there we are. That's more like it. Back to normal. Well, in the sense of being selected, yes. A lot of them may go through to a next stage, but then they may not pass that next stage. So Yeah, this is normal. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. You didn't really need to go around that, though. They're not really in the way. Game? Game just closed. Well, okay. That took a while for it to close. Guess we're not doing that. Why did it close? Why did it close? No crash message. It just closed. So I'm going to load back up and I'm going to Duisburg this time. Did it pay? It's been 3 months since you did. Did it pay for what? Pay? Play. Yes, you should play the game. Exactly. Pay? Pay to play? Play to pay. Yeah, if the rolling's unpaid. MTRF, hello, hello. Also save. Hello, Tails. Isn't that every game? Most of them, yeah. You don't actually own the game. You own, like, a copy of the game, and then they can take that away from you if they want. If it's an always online game, they can just shut down the servers. So you don't own everything. I can. It did it. You missed it. It pops on and off for like a second. That's why it's so cheap. Crew 2. Crew 2 was so damn good. But then they released the sequel, and now it's, you know, it's what is it called? Motorfest? You know? And now they're focusing on that one. Okay. I am gonna... Oh, it still did there. Hello, Stars. Is this a different account, or have you got the exact same name? How are you doing? Hello, Ristu. Mayday, almost. Not quite. For some people, it might be by now. Probably for the Aussies, it should be by now. If any Aussies are in the stream, they should be asleep. That's how this works. Physical copies, exactly. You subbed on YouTube. Thank you for that. We are, I think, in the final, like, 60, 70 to 5k on YouTube. So if you haven't gone over and subbed yet, there should be another video at some point soon. I am working between different projects at the same time. Please go do that. Thank you, Keller. And Nathan for the follow. Go do that. Go do that. Because it'll be exciting. I don't know what I'm going to do. For, that's a pretty big number, don't you? What the hell would you do for that milestone, yeah? Didn't really think of what to do for TikTok's 40k. And 15k on Twitch was a while back, but yeah, I don't know. We have the thing next week though, so keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Have to follow the street rule. Yes, as best they can. Just drive sensibly. Not like that. That's the idea. That's the whole point. If I did iRacing, that's the one you need a sort of membership for, don't you? Kind of, no, you know what I mean. How do you disconnect World of Trucks? When you on your profile selection screen, you edit it, and I guess you just remove your login information for World of Trucks, because you need an account for that. So, a lot of paid tracks. I've played Assetto Corsa. That's the only other like established racing game I've played. Beam, haven't played Beam. Favorite track or truck? Sigma, yes. Declan, welcome. Andre, Soccer, welcome. Project Gotham Racing. Well, apparently now there's Project something that's made on the same engine that Farm Sim is made on. The Steam page might have changed now, but it originally listed Giants as the developer as well. And I thought that... You gonna go that way? Would be very interesting. Truck? Scania. Scanias are pretty good. Chicken Jockey, thank you for that. Yes. Yes, there's a good song with that title, but not from the movie. Someone made a meme song. Is that the same car? Could be. Project, it has some generic name. Repo. I have played Repo, not on stream, but I have played Repo with a bunch of other people. I also have a few little shorts from it. I have, I think, 4 or 5 streams to sort through of Repo content. So they were streaming it and I was recording it. Every single POV in Repo is so good. These two, you see, you're both bumping into each other. I think you're friends, right? We've got to just be friends, right? Right? Because there's them, and then the other one is here. But then... Okay, they're still there. Where are the other... Where the other car emerged from then? They did do a flip. It's a pretty good flip, wasn't it? Not this one, because they've always been there. Oh, here. Oh, okay. And you just end up being each other. Which do you see? They should do. It should be up there. They've got a green name, according to them. Lol, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the follow star as well. Yeah. You started it, and then they started by going back and hitting you. So, you don't need to do that. Because that's just being very silly-billy. And it ends there. However, there's our suspect friend. Back a bit more, back a bit more, back a bit more. The other person drove out fairly early on, didn't they? I'll reload it. You an admin? Yes. This is the person. That one. Steph Squire, welcome. How can you enjoy this? Well, I'm not the one in the traffic. I'm definitely enjoying getting them off the server. That's fun. Go touch some grass. You are on your phone or your PC, typing on your phone. Are you touching some grass? Did you touch some grass today? You should as well. That insult doesn't work. Have I ever gotten banned? Maybe. Maybe someday. Drive your admin car? I might. At some point. I have a fancy car I could use as well. Have a Discord. I do. Do the command Discord. We recently lost the level 3 boost, but we got it back, so it should work now. That's why I provide both links to it. Admin car, there's a Lambo. There's a Lambo police car. And a few other ones as well, but I only have the Lambo, so... No, I have the Lambo and one other. There you go. Why are you in a rush, though? One day, I think, we'll finally answer that question of why... Mainly the users in the cars, because they can squeeze through gaps like that. Why are they in a rush? Where are you going? Oh, you got the bad words though. I see. One of many. Do both of these translate to something in this case then? This is on Sim 1 now, yes. Because the first one, they use with other words. What does that mean? They're gonna disappear again in a minute. It's not in Indonesian. No, that's not Indonesian. Okay, there we go. I thought so. It's the other F word, isn't it? Yes, it is. From Russian? Yes, it's the other one. Okay, so we've got... And that. Yeah. Know what that means? From Russian. You know all the words, yeah? Hello V, how you doing? Hello fish. Good day. Did you translate it? Did you see it? Yeah, it was pretty good, right? It's on your plane, though. You know what I really should have done? The fact that I did it for the normal insulting, that should be different because it's for the plates. But let me tweak that. They didn't say the word, they had the word typed. It's different. You know, I learned how to efficiently type the word inappropriate because of how many times this goddamn word comes up. It's said all the time. A very annoying word. Thinking about me one time? I might have. But did you learn your lesson, though? From that, did you learn your lesson? Hello, Cryptic. Is a great word. And quite a lot of it is on the top row of the keyboard. I had to look down at that. Very stupid. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. This is downhill. There are some hills here that you can pick up speed on. Tesla is a custom vehicle. It's not actually a Tesla, but you know it's close to it. Lobster, how you doing? Hello. You said it was you. Because it has to be me. Who else would it be? It's only me. I am the best one. You lying? Exactly. Didn't think so. Can you end your ban? No, you need to appeal for that. And that doesn't mean you immediately do get your ban ended. That's not how that works. It's close enough to a Tesla where Tesla won't lawsuit them. So this is slowly going downhill here. Unless someone sees them going so quick at the bottom. Look at that speed! You have to slow down anyway. Where is, Oh, in Greece. This is the Greek port that got... in Pro Mods is massive. Now it's the DLC, but, you know, it's different. Yeah. 140, going downhill. It's a big, big hill. Where is this massive meme from? I've seen that in comment sections and I don't really get it. It don't make much sense. All of this. Just a long, gradual downhill all the way down to the port. This is still technically downhill. Here's a bit flat.
Ow.
And then... yeah. And then this is kind of through the valley, kind of downhill. Yeah, you see, it's close. The tape evade meme? These memes are so bad. I am excited for the free roam server, yes. Have you ever participated in one? Lobster before? They're fun. It's fun to both be in and watch at the same time. You can put your camera anywhere and then content. You haven't? Oh, you should. Your stream would like it as well. I would like it. Wish you could do it? Why not? Too bad. Home sweet home, yep. Took a vacation to Greece and now we're straight back here again. And, got your theory test. Good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Graphic's awesome. The textures on high and the scaling percent lazy is on 100, 125%, something like that. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Governor. How we doing? I heard you. You always do that. Hello, Governor. How's you going? Pip, pip. Bish, bash, bosh.
Don't
Is that
stare at me, mommy.
Who's there? Mummy. Hey. I thought you were cancelling subs. What's that? What's that? That's not a truck. No, it isn't, but it's surrounded by trucks. So if you pretend, it might be. The fact that that's actually fun. Have a flower. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Raiders, welcome. You are watching Traffic Jam Sim. That's basically what this is. What we do is we look at traffic. And if people are being bad, you kick them out. How was the rest of the chess? These was playing a lot of chess. Hello, Governor. I do have the eye tracker on, yes. I should. So you'll see the dot move around a lot. Are you excited, huh? Might subject her to it someday. Can you look at something? No, I'd rather not. Expendable! Did I give you no alert? Get scared. Think of the tier 1 though. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That sucks. Turns photo. Is it a Twitch-friendly photo though? Because I know you had that prank from a very, very long time ago. If you wanted me to... ooh, in midair, you wanted me to look at something. And I politely declined that. Probably not. You wouldn't object, you just wouldn't know if I'm actually looking at it. That's the thing, sir. If they did the IRL, that is quite scary. Don't do that in front of someone else. But they didn't do anything else, though. They started the hype train because of the sub. David did one as well, and nothing actually happened there. Did you get one of those? If not, you should. A handful of my chat already follows, but the rest of them should as well. Please do go check them out. Appreciate it. Yellow check. Here it is. You need to rest. So, big fan. I know you were saying earlier that I was one of the nominations raid on and off. It doesn't matter. That's okay. I appreciate it. Popping in is fine as well. Popping in. Bip, bip. That's fine as well. But everyone else, yes, you can Krewlex as well. Instagram reel, you want people to watch, and I want to see if you see what I see. Okay, well, if it's a reel, it should be okay. Maybe. Perhaps. See, this also is in the truck. It's a bus. Bumping into people. There's no one on board, though.
Ow.
So that's okay. You should have seen the content yesterday. Yesterday, we were playing Star Trucker, which is that space-themed game that she seemed quite interested in. I died. You can die in that game 3 times during the stream. The first one was because I wasn't able to get to a fuel station, I think, and I had to 07. The 2 other times I burnt to a crisp inside my vehicle. It happens, you know. Good stuff. Centaur G. Oh, God. I'll have a look. I might have a look at that. It's cute, is it? Isn't that the correct word to use? That might have been a delayed swerve for that. I'll give benefit of the doubt for that. Fine, watch it on stream. Oh, no. Do I want to do that? God, man. Mute the tab in advance. Is it something you watched on the stream first? Does Instagram even want to load? How do you go to just the post? There we go. Do we wanna? Are we sure? I think I already know what this is going to be, based on the little preview. And you want to see if I look at... Don't forget, this isn't calibrated properly, so I might be looking at something else. You don't trust it? Is it somewhere in this region? Could be. Cute quails, I'm sure it is.
We have, I think there's 12 of them. Jeremy is the only one who doesn't listen. Yep, that's Jeremy. Yeah, he's not really cute.
You'd be the
Okay.
Jeremy.
Yep, I'll start. I'm not even going.
Yep. Yeah, I saw it. It's right in the middle of the screen. How can you not see that? I wasn't actively looking at that, but it was right in the middle of the screen, man.
Come on.
Really? It's still there. I'm going to put the mouse over it so you're not looking at it. Still there. Oh, dear. Lovely quails, though. They're so cute. I know, they're so cute. Yeah, it's just adorable. Yeah, they're just very, very cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should get some. Now, the follow-up question to that is, did you find that yourself, or did someone else send that to you for the exact same reason? Is this what your feed is like? Because she found it herself. If we ever do a little challenge where we make her use the eye tracker and like look at various things, going through her own feed would probably be a good start. Because of the quails, right? Yeah, they are. I mean, sure, you could find other cute animals. Yeah. Never take off your glasses. You got KFC. Lovely. 110% the quails. Yeah. Yeah, and you've liked the video. I think Ashley did as well, and someone else in my following also liked that as well, yes. You don't get what you were supposed to see. Don't worry about it, Ghost. Because you didn't see it, you're fine. You're safe. It's alright. You a big fan of quails as well? Yeah, it was on your feed? You quail fan? It was very cute, yeah. What was the name of the first one? What colour was the wall, chat? Look at the real chat. No! No, I won't. Chat needs to see it. Absolutely not. David, red. Yes. Wash your eyes out of bleach. You go do that, yes. Thank you for the hype train chat of those resubs. I appreciate that. Some of the alerts work, some of them don't. I need to fix them in order for next week. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to be scammed. What colour was the quail? Even better.
Ow.
It was very cute. It was. Hello, Nick. It was brown. What was my question? For the, what colour was the quail? Yeah, I'm so distracted, you see. Yeah, how many quails were there? Was he wearing glasses? Or was he not? He didn't say. Now, what I'm going to do later is, what I usually do anyway, is re-watch the end of your stream. Or whatever bit I missed. And if it has your reaction of watching it, I do want to see that. That would be funny. Does anyone else do that? If you either join a raid or you miss a particular stream, you just go back and obviously will, because most people don't watch Twitch once. So you didn't watch it on stream. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, you should have. But that'd be too easy. Easy peasy. Unfortunate. So by leaving the furry fandom, well, they do exist. If you have an interest in that, that's fine. They're very easy to bully, unfortunately. A lot of people feel they are very easy to target. Which is a shame. You don't think of the quails? Yeah, I mean, if that video pops back up on your feed, you know, how about you go and watch the person's other videos, which you've probably already done, and see if there are other of the quails? How old is that video? No idea. From last year? You already have. Of course you already have. Can you download them? Yes, you can. From your own video producer, as it's called, you can download them there, and you can use tools to download them as well. Did you follow him? She did. I'm sure she did. He hatches them. That can have many meanings. Bet he does, right? So she is now a quail. Whatever the word for a quail is. If you bully Persona furries, fandom, I'm not to the point with, like, I'm fine with it. I can meet many actually groups, can it? Not a problem. It's completely fine. We have far more problems in the world than people that like animals. You know? They're so small. I'm surprised they don't. Yeah, some of those videos may get a bit close to him doing that. But, you know, if you've got to watch his feet, you see, you've got to pay attention. Hello, Mazel. Hello, non-welcome. Thank you for the follow. Gamba Epstein. The quail enthusiast. I want to look that up now. What is a group of quails called? Suddenly we're all big fans of quails. Commonly called a covey? Referred to as a bevy or a flock. Bevy is stupid abbreviation slang for a beverage. Why is it called a bevy? I don't know. Other less common terms include drift and flush. A drift? Really? Star, if I was one, I don't know what I would be. Thrush is also a type of bird anyway. We'll go for a bevy. Hey, we'll go for bevy. But that sounds like something that no, B-E-V-Y. Bevy slang. It's just a drink, especially an alcoholic, yeah. And plural is B-E-V-V-I-E-S. Bevy. You're adding to your collection of slang, yeah? I like that you like bish bash bosh. That's good. That's a good one. You did miss the Star Trucker stream. You need to go and rewatch that. That was a good stream. Plonka. More emphasis in caps as well. I like that. I like that. It's good. It's good. Hello, Governor. Pip, pip. Charlie ho. A lot of this is old slang. It's either like rude slang that's used now, or very old English that isn't even used anymore. There isn't really any in between. That's all it is. Both of them can be quite funny. Plonka. All of them, in some sense, basically mean idiot. Naff. A bit bad. If you describe a place you went, a thing you ate, whatever, as a bit naff. Did that time warping work? It must have been a quick one. Bit naff. Naff means just bad. I think. It did. Okay, good. But I wouldn't say that. I don't know if I've ever said that. There are a lot of these words, they exist. Go on, good. There we go, saved it. Person's naff. Possibly, but I'm sure you could find better words than that. The other thing about English insults is the thing when you're describing yourself as being drunk. You can describe it with any word, really. So, you know, pissed, sloshed. You could put any word and put ED on the end of it. And that works as well. So, sus? I'm not the only sus one. No, they didn't cause anything. They might have spooked the person, but it's not over yet. Down here. There it is. Oh, look at that. They actually landed back on the wheels as well, as if that was intended. It might have been intended. Yeah, naff person doesn't really work. No, you describe things as naff, and if you want to describe a person as naff, then no, I didn't do the one times. No, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. This one will be. No, not nash. No. Can I just confirm I actually got that right? Because I didn't even say it. Naff off means go away. Not really, no. Tacky. That's more like naff. If something's a bit tacky, which is a bit... like you can have tacky clothes. Taking a mick. Yes. It's the exact same as taking the piss. Why are we... how do you take piss? From the source? Why are we doing that? Who's Mick? I have questions about these phrases. Why is it... who's Mick? Why are we taking a Mick? The Mick is a thing? Like the Mickey? The mockery? I don't know. Before it goes naff. Oh, okay. Naff all. Yeah, but then you have words like nout, which are used up north. Really. North. Nout. They say that to just mean nothing. Bob's your uncle. Yeah, why Bob? He's not. Mine isn't called Bob, so that phrase wouldn't work for me.
See what I mean? We have a lot of these. Baby, we have a lot of these, but they don't make sense. Nout. You use nout? You're a northerner, aren't you?
Yeah. Filthy northerners. Different meaning in America. What does it mean for you then? Is it like... because a lot of the American insults, when they do versions of the English insults, they don't sound as strong. Now it means nothing. A version of saying nothing. I think. Something like that. Means nothing. That kind of thing. You're from Newcastle? You're from Wales? It's kind of funny. We're now just exploring English slang here. Did a mug arrive? No, not yet. Not yet. Give it a few more days. Able to review the footage that led to your ban. Only the person that did issue the ban would be the one reviewing that, because it may not be me. You sausage. Do I hate traffic jams? No, I like... well, not being in them. I like looking at them, though. Because you can see who gets impatient. Geordies. Yeah, I know, right? To this day, I still think the Scouse accent is... No. No, I'm very blessed to have my accent, not that accent. From Melbourne? Melbourne? It is a bad accent. Flip the car. Yes, they did. They got a ban for that. Because they didn't slow down around the corner. Probably felt they were going to do a around the corner, but it doesn't work in this game. In other games, yes. Spelk. No. If we're going to do North versus South slang now, that's a whole other different thing, let alone, like, English slang. That's completely different. Then you got East versus West as well, like how Lisa said Bath once. Actually, maybe more than once. Bath is West. Like, down in the countryside, Bath. Keep saying Bath. It's a funny word. Do I want to know what it is? Good question. Is it a bad word? Do I want to know what that means? I may not want to know what that means. If it's slang. From the Cotswolds, hello, see? I think Bus is one of the many impatient ones. A splinter. Okay. Do you take inspiration from a lot of the Australian, just random slang? Because they just shorten everything? Just give it a little, you know, in the arvo, that kind of thing? Macca's? Close to baffled. Perpetually baffled. You are indeed baffled. Baffled in the bath. What do you say, north? Because that's how they do it. Up north. Up north. Because they also say t. Instead of the, it's T apostrophe, and then whatever you want to say. Good job. I think this one is just, you're just getting in the way. Stop it. Norfolk. North. You see what I mean? Norfolk. That's not that far. Well, I think. There's only a few places I've been up north. Hello, Mohammed, big fan. Norfolk. Not like folk, like, oh, good old chaps, good folks. It's British food. Probably something I haven't tried. I am not the one to ask about food, okay? Unless I go for the generic beans on toast. Can't go wrong with beans on toast. Fish and chips. We do fish and chips quite well. There's plenty of foods. Some of our best foods aren't even ours. That's what we're also known for. A lot of our best things aren't ours. So, beans on toast, sir. Okay. Calm down, ma'am, alright? You're crossing the line now. I do. It's a bit much. They do. No, they don't. Chicken and mushroom pie. Chips. Fish and chips is going to be... Yes, fish and chips is a go-to. That's pretty good. But, you know. Fish and chips? No. Chips. You go down the chippy. And you get your fish and chips. I don't think I've tried all the types of fish, though. I've had... The main one it comes with is... cod. I asked for tea and dodged the milk. That's just black tea, then. Or you mean you're going to do it in the wrong order? I do want to see you do that. Because, one, you figuratively have no idea what a kettle is. And two... You know the correct order, but you know also like the very bad wrong order as well. Microwave the milk. Oh. Yeah. Dip the tea bag in it? Oh god. Yeah, you do that. You do that while I'm watching. And just see me just dissolve in horror at that. I think the only time you would do milk first in something is if you're making it in like pure China. Because if you put warm anything in China, it will break, won't it? But we're not doing that. You're making a good old mug. Wrong way, wrong way? Yes. Okay. No, you saw what I mean? See what I mean? It's all because there are funny videos of that. Piss them off. You know what you really could do? One great thing you could do, if you are ever on the London Underground, is actually anywhere, is the American accent might help you as well, is to be very loud in places where clearly no one else is talking. That, ooh, that's a good one. Don't make them laugh, why not? Why would I not do that? We're making each other laugh here. It's a very good stereotype where Americans just in general don't shut up in public, so... That would be a good thing for you. If you do intentionally want to piss people off. But bogeys, true, that's a good game. Could. Do it in a library. How about that? Bogeys! Milk in the coffee, you don't burn the bean. That's slightly different. We're on about specifically tea here. Tea, yeah. Americans. There's a lot of things. If she's even able to come here anyway. Or find a bunch of Brits anyway. You just around TwitchCon, you just gotta round up a bunch of Brits and then just tell them things. Once you just did it the wrong way, that is okay, because Ashley almost did as well by just saying the word casually, and then I said, yeah, it means this, and she was like, oh, okay. Just don't say the word, alright? It's just, yeah, it has a meaning. You know the meaning now. Yeah. They do have pink. This swerve was very unnecessary as well. Can I ban you? No. You don't ask for that. But it's a great word. There are probably many other words of similar, like, let's not say them. Have a good stream. I appreciate that. Big fan, big fan. Go sort whatever you need to sort. Rest, eat, and other things that you should do, but you don't normally do them anyway. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Again, anyone in my stream that hasn't gone and followed, I know I've raided a handful of times, so you should be by now. Many others haven't, so you should. And for 3 months, congrats. That's a long time. They hit the fence. But they're lagging. Frosty tools. There you go, you're meeting up with your friend there. Bump into your friend, that's how you park up, yep. Cool. 2019. I need to think, I have it written down somewhere. My very first actual like, of anything logged on this channel at all was, I think, sometime in June or July or August, 10 years ago. So we're close. The first one, I think, wasn't even 15 minutes long because it didn't log properly. Then there was another one that was about that. There was one that was about an hour. They weren't in ETS. ETS streams, I think, were about a year or two later. So this is why I'm thinking, if I were to do a celebration of that, do I do it from the first or the first of this type? I don't know. Because one could be this year, one could be next year. Point being, it's been a very, very long time. We'll take it year by year. First thing next week might be my birthday. Might be. And then a few days after that might be partner anniversary. Might be. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. So stay tuned for that. Could be. If you tune in around that time, you know, might be able to celebrate. How do you become mod? You apply for it. The recruitment for it is not available at the moment, so you can't do that. I want to see if they do anything else. Yeah? See, with the one that was in the city that was squeezing between the traffic, I don't get this. All of this. There's adrenaline that goes into around that as well. Zeus. Zeus, you still lurking? That was you. Because there's a two-way thing going on. So you want to be here in this traffic because, oh my god, there's so much traffic, anything can happen. But then you don't want to, and you want to skip all of it. You can't do both, though. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. 2 years ago. Not for this role. Hell no. Last one was sometime last year, maybe near the end of last year. Was it 2 years ago? They're very infrequent, though. I do agree with that. They're very infrequent. Like Rocket League, enjoy. Anyone else is welcome to lurk. I understand, again, from the things Leezy plays, this is definitely not that. Pretty much every single other community I interact in, vastly different stuff. But that's totally fine. I enjoy watching things that aren't this game. Because it's just different. Why not? Milk is very nice. This role was 2 years ago. Where are you looking at for this Discord? Which Discord? For the GM role? The Magnum, it's a Renault Magnum, yes. It's a disgusting box on wheels, this thing. Official TMP. Like assigning the role? No, the latest one is, but no, actually, because they may not do it via the bot anymore. I clearly think they haven't done it with the bot in a while. The newest one clearly wasn't 2 years ago. Makes you feel tired. It's because you always have to pay attention. Could be why. This is other. That could mean anything, man. It could mean anything. When people put other, I think other is near the top of the list, that's why. No, it's not. I vote for other because I want to watch you back. That's fine. Other could mean anything. Okay, it took them a very long time. Love that. Or you reported the wrong one. One of you. The regular GM role. The game mods. Whenever the Y line. Disgusting behaviour, I know, right? Text box. I do kind of want to see what people would type in that box. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of things. Probably not in English. You might have another drop down for that. Definitely not an open text box for anyone to type anything into, because absolutely not. What's to stop someone from other N-word? Like, what am I supposed to do with that report, eh? People do say the N-word in this game. It's funny to see it, because I think, what on earth? How? Why? But it does happen. Welcome to all the new people. People that came over from the raid, people that are joining on the TikTok stream. I appreciate that. Knights, god damn it. Next one. We'll do that. Welcome to all. Chai's nowhere. The fact that Chai is on a little vacation at the moment, kind of a vacation, yeah, I guess you got a vacation, and he was streaming, he did want to stream, but he's streaming his normal stuff. That's like me going on vacation, bringing a laptop and doing this. I don't want to do this on vacation. No, you go away from it. These are reviewing user reports, yes, in-game reports. So player reports other player, I check to see if that report is correct or not, and then the punishment is issued for that. Go on. No, they didn't. No. Only took a bit. Acting like the Italians. The Italians drive like this? They shouldn't. That's a bit scary. He is addicted to Tekken, but that's okay. He's very good at it, so you can't take that away from him. If you're good at a game, you've got to play the game a fair amount. So he's very knowledgeable on that. He knows what he's doing. It's good to have a RAM. I'm not reading that. What the heck? Good to have a good amount of knowledge in what you play. That's the idea. The one behind is now very annoyed because they tried to block them in, I think. That's why. Well, they announce it everywhere, basically. On the socials, on the main page. It might be linked in the Discord, just not by the bot. But they may not do that. Socials especially. Big fan, Goldie, big fan. You were playing a lot of ETS? Time zone. Time zone is UTC +1. Hate it. It is 6 o'clock right now. 6 p.m. Time for the 6 o'clock news. Dead on 6 p.m. Don't like it. Bring back GMT, eh? C25? Another thing that, you know, for people that come and visit, you've got a plenty of things to go and see. One of the many things that you could very easily take them to see is the Greenwich, the Meridian line, which isn't exactly where it's meant to be, but it's a line that marks out that is time, the line that measures time, and it shows all the different times from it. You can stand on the line, be a few milliseconds before or after. Very nice view from there as well. It's the equivalent of how do I describe it? The Griffith Observatory, if that is actually what it's called. You know, like the one that's in GTA as well. It's kind of on top of a hill and you've got a nice grassy plaza near it and you can look down into the valley. The area in Greenwich is like that. Looks lovely. Coach? It's coach or yeah, if you get an obscure vehicle to vote for those vehicles, pick the obscure vehicle. Do it. Who's going to Calais? Yes, this is in the Calais direction. Going to Calais. This one was going to be one times, wasn't it? That would have been funny. Nothing happened there. Yep, absolutely nothing. Nothing suitable. Okay. Time zone. Yes, it's what when countries go into summertime, they often have a different name for it. So technically, it's British summertime, BST, or UTC +1, or GMT +1. BST. In the same way that, you know, Central European summertime, that kind of thing. It's another one where Europe goes forward one. America has a few different time zones. All of them do. And we don't all go forward at the same time, so who decided that? What's the point in that? Is it 60 or 70? Some bits are 60, some bits are 80. So if you go either 60 or 80, you'll be fine. There's only one corner that you need to really slow down for. Other than that, it's fine. China? So yeah, that particular point in the world where you go from somewhere in, not the Middle East, but above that, to China, and you skip forward like 3.5 hours, specifically. Half time zones I don't get. Who decided that? Now yeah, being at different times is very strange, but being half an hour is odd. One time zone, yeah, exactly. There was something that happened down there. Pink bus. 45? That's so odd. The lines themselves aren't exactly straight anyway, so you could just, you know, just bodge the line a bit. And, you know, wouldn't that make it easier? How long have you been mod? Very, very long time. The joining of the team is in March. Getting what's called report mod is in April. Mid-April-ish. As well as joining TMP as well. And getting this particular role here was end of May. So that's coming up soon. But 7 years ago? Streaming was more than that. Been about 9 or 10 years for streaming. Because you do, when the thing where you do it on the side and then you're not able to really find anything sufficient besides that, and just keep doing it anyway. I mean, it worked. We're doing well. I appreciate everything over that insanely long time. I know an hour ago, but I'm pretty sure they mean all time, right? Yeah, I've been streaming all this time. Today, look at the start time, an hour ago. An hour and 4 minutes ago. At my 5 p.m. UTC 4 p.m. Good thing we have your, in Discord as well, you have your timestamps. Where no matter what it is for the person looking at it, that is the equivalent time. Used to be 6, yeah. So I'm doing 5. And as of the things that may or may not happen, probably may, next week could be even an hour before that. Weird. It'll be a bit longer of a stream. This one you didn't need to do. They were speeding up. I don't know why they really slowed down. You didn't need to do that. Service Sim 1. Uno 1. Is it because you have to replay it several times? No, they just happen to just slow down. 10 a.m.? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. The only time I would have done that is when I played with the gang playing Fast Food Sim. For me, that was, I think, 11 a.m. So that would have been a very, very early stream. And that session lasted like 4 hours anyway. So, yeah. That's too early. 3 a.m.? Absolutely not. Not playing ETS 3? No, sadly no. ETS 3 was yesterday. Yeah, I am from the UK, yes. Hello, Noah. Knight, welcome. No, I called it ETS 3. Technically, it should be ATS 2 because it's an American-shaped truck with rockets on it. That's what Star Trucker is. With a big nose on it. Favorite colors? I don't really know. Black and white is good, but those aren't fully colors. I kicked him instead just as a simple little thing. It's a smaller thing because the other person slowed down for no reason. I shouldn't have tried to pass them, but it's as if they tried to encourage that. Pink I like for the meme. Though, as of within the past year or so, I've liked neutral colors. I like joking about brown. Anyone else like brown? Great color. Can you get VR? No, you can use a VR headset, I think, but you can't play like the VR mode of the game that you can launch through Steam. You can't play that. Pink and purple, those are very nice colors. They complement each other quite well. Kind of like Kayla's custom name color, if you can see that. Or your name color. That's purplish. Or Sadness's name color. Space DLC, exactly. Yeah, it would mean in order for you to play on the VR mode, you'd actually have to support the VR mode for the game, which is just another thing to keep updating. Because it may work in a different version as well. You can try a headset though. I'm sure a headset will work. I think people have used headsets before. In the same way that the Tobii tracker I'm using, it's like that. I call it VR, but not VR. So, basically the same thing. I have heard of Lilo and Stitch, yes. Many of us used to watch it. Pretty fun. There weren't people wondering what Stitch was. Like what it is. Remember that show? We've got the new badge! The top clipper thingy, they unveiled it. Killer was top clipper. 69. Is that 69 clip views? You are second and third place as well. Because they haven't put that in place. Very nice. Does that mean? Checks out Leesy's as well, because I clip a lot in there. Have I got top clipper in there? Oh, it's not in her channel yet. Why? Why is it on some channels and not others? What the flip? Hello, John. Welcome. The suspect, yes. Very sus. Hello, hi, yes. There's the runner from before. The Ohana means family thing. We did look through it. Yeah, we did do the one-time speed, didn't we? We did. We're fine. You love the Skoda drivers. That is not a very commonly said thing. A lot of people dislike them. For understandable reasons. Point proven. That's a great point proven right there. Exactly the same. Oh, you love them? Oh, yeah, check this out. Live action? I'm sure it can be cool, but do we need, I don't care who's casting as it. Do we need live actions of all these things? Do we not? Sadly, you can't apply. I don't know when there will be one. Sometime this year, surely. Don't take inspiration from that, but if you hit the person in the right place, you will go straight under them and move them out of the way. It's meant to be the other way around, because cars shouldn't weigh that much, but no, apparently they're completely indestructible. Compared to the trucks. They do cause a lot of problems. Love when they crash into you and drive off, just like that. Yeah, I bet you love that one. Oh, love it. My small favourite right there. The timing of you saying that, and then that happening, that was pretty good. I'll turn that into a video then. Wheels? Wheels is hotter? What simulation? 1. It's in 1. It's been a bit warm today. Something nearby was on fire earlier. Thankfully we got put out. It was quite scary. Scary to see it. Looks like one. It does look like one, yes. His family, yes. In Jamaica. No. There's your Tesla again. Why? It's very random, Sadness. Why would I do that? Spain's a bit chilly. It's very cold here. This one's a little bit more than ones I've seen before, because if they push against someone rather than just moving around and kind of following around the corner despite being in the wrong lane to turn, this doesn't help. So, Cynical breach. Right. Wonder why. I'm assuming Wales also has, because it's quite damp in Wales, so it's very humid heat. Humid heat? It's not very nice. Not very nice at all. Not a fan. Come on. So you didn't do the overtake. You kind of wanted to do it, but then you got stuck against the person. So what was the point then? It's just silly. Don't do that. Because they may think it takes too long to go around. The solution to that is technically either you don't take that turn, you go all the way up the end, and then when the barrier ends about there somewhere, you turn around and you come back down again. This is Sim 1, yes. How can you tell, huh? You can tell? Someone else is swearing in response, I think. This game is not on mobile, no. Did they get reported? No! Why did no one report them for that? And I just claimed the wrong one. Oh my god, man. 035. Remember that? Even before the report shows nothing. Hate when that happens. Be 5 instead of 3. 3. For you, it's night. I changed you daytime in the game so you can actually see what's going on. Because otherwise, it is nighttime, and I don't like driving at night, and I don't like looking at anything during the night. Doesn't look good. Can't see. You're not able to do that, though, sadly.
Baby. Australia 25. Well, that makes a bit. No, that doesn't actually make sense because it's getting
colder for them, isn't it? This one's close. Bit lag there as well. Clanishly. Apparently that's how you say that. I'm not saying the entire word, but that's apparently how you say that. Clanishly. 3-5. In Wales. Okay, here we go. This is good. Maybe that's something Lisa should try. Because some of her mods are Welsh. And she should try that. Say the famous town / train station name. Where are you going? And if she can say it, I'd be very impressed. How long have you been doing this mod stuff for? Quite a while. Quite a while indeed. But today, only about an hour. But in general, quite a lot. But it's not every single day, every week. It's just for a bit, tiny bit. Whatever. My streams are short in comparison. So it's over a long period of time, but it isn't actually that long of a time. But then I've played the game for quite a lot. So where's he going exactly? I don't know. You can go up and round, I think. So that's where they're going. This person should have yielded, but they didn't. Because they're trying to follow their friend. See the yield sign? If someone lets you go, that's good. So Wales is pretty toasty right now. That's surprising. Very surprising. Frank, welcome. Fluffy, welcome. Good job. Try saying long place name? Yeah, I'm not going to try saying it. You got the clan fair, blah, 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 blah. That's how you do it. Yeah, that's how everyone does it. That's why it's abbreviated. It's a cool word. You can learn to say it. It's like Paul Quinn. You need a lot of FFPG, exactly. A lot of saliva in order to say it with all the accent parts on it. Failed to get data. Not surprised. Not surprised with that. Like, come on, man. This person didn't really squish because you were already trying to get in front, and then you try to squeeze past. You got wedged. I am Polo, yes. You can watch on either one. Pop on over if you wish. What long words have no E-I-O-U in? I don't know, because I'm not that good at language. There are a handful of them. They're probably very popular in the spelling games. Hello, Serial. Wait, Serial's... What are you doing over the TikTok stream, man? Come over. Join us. I didn't go and check the person that went the wrong way. Well, not the wrong way, but the car that was going up and over and just all over the place. Whoa! Didn't go check that out. Why didn't I do that? No, I'm on Truckee though. Nice. We have a group, a VTC, you have to put it in quotes. On Truckee though, not Truckswood. They both do basically the same. Absolutely frying? Oh, damn. Wales isn't meant to be that warm. The UK in general isn't really meant to be that warm. Bad. Bad. This is in one. More people are learning. If the road is incredibly busy, the road that everyone should know the layout of, you should know this layout even with your eyes closed. If it's busy, it's in one. Yeah. If it's not, it's in two. Easy. Mexo, welcome. DVS. Pap. Peaky Blinded. A lot of new people. Appreciate that. Don't forget, while you're here, join the Discord as well. They wait for it. Join the Discord. You should, because everything from all the socials is linked through that. Would recommend it. And edits I do that aren't my own are there as well. And then they go for it again. What's the point? This is the EV, by the way. Electric. Electric scanner, you like it? I don't get where they're going. They might have, when I have the in-game music turned off, so when you are nearly late on your delivery, there's a bit of an aggressive, like, fast-paced music that plays to kind of, like, build the pressure. They might be listening to that, thinking that, oh, doesn't matter what anyone else is doing, I have to get to my place. That might be their excuse. It's an excuse. Not good. You hate it? I'll tell me. No. There's a distinct ETS like last minute delivery song. I don't know what it is. It's very catchy. So is the theme song for this game. Sim 1. You're still listening to your playlist? Good God, man. See, I'd send all of mine, but mine are on Spotify. So, and a lot of the tools to change from one to the other to that amount of songs you have to pay for. So, no thanks. They could disconnect, but that's not fun because they want to go past the other people and leave the other people behind. Otherwise, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? They don't want to do that. See, there's our friend there. But again, this one doesn't have a trailer, so where are you going? Yeah, it's per month or with the amount of songs you want. I think one of them in the demo, you can transfer 50 songs for free. Then the rest you have to pay. My playlists have way more than 50 in them. So, driving the correct side. Well, good thing this isn't me driving. Liverpool FC. There we go, they go for it again. I just don't get it. Was there any other? There was, near the beginning. Was it in this report, though, or was it someone else? Someone went the other way and cut someone off. Best way to overtake. Here, don't. Smart solution, don't. Because 9 times out of 10, the moment you go for it, oncoming traffic is approaching. And then you're screwed. Then you panic, and then you either continue it, and your fate is approaching, or you merge back in and you bump into the person that you failed to overtake. Doesn't work. Slide in. Where was it I saw? It might be the other one. But it's dead. If there's quite a long way of no oncoming traffic. The other thing is, don't try and overtake a line. One person at a time. This is a bad overtake, so you don't do that. I swear there was something coming the wrong way. Might have been in that report. 50 times more dangerous than downtown LA. Really? Liverpool? You say it with a really strong accent because that's what they speak. That's how they speak. Further back? Ah, I missed it then. That's why I replayed it in the beginning. I should have reloaded the report because sometimes people disappear. Like they're there, but you don't actually see them. Strange, I know, very strange. Just warm chat. Prepare for every Brit to complain about the temperature. Camping? Was he? This is in real time now. That's a good song, yes. Bear Grylls, I think, uses quite a lot of samples as well, so their songs sound funny. Yeah, don't overtake here. Don't do that. Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like meme songs. What does it become? It poo. It becomes poo. Hello, club, big fan. The fart noises, for those joining, those are TikTok follows. Ever any more TikTok mods? Not really. We have one person that comes in every now and then that tries to be a troll. That's about it. TFM? Hello, TFM. Oh my god. Is that the entire corporation of TFM? How you doing? But that's what that is, yes. Twitch follows are more of that, the womp sound. Oh, not fast enough, my friend. Oh dear. Hold your car. Tune. Great tune. I wish I mean I could, because the music doesn't appear in the audio, but I could listen to some of those songs on stream. I sadly cannot. How are we doing, TFM? Who runs the account? Whomst am I discussing with right now? That's like when the SCS channel speaks elsewhere, it's usually London, does it? Good old London, Mr. Alex. TMPHQ. TMPHQ is over here. It is a fictional place only in TMP, of course. Roughly where the founders are from, I guess. But when you're there, it looks like a normal city. It's fine. Looks good. Like swearing. Yes, CB, you can be banned for swearing on the CB radio. The thing is, when I have this mode on, which anonymizes the names, it's useless because everyone's named player, and they don't appear in reports either. So that's why you don't hear any CB swearing, anything like that on stream. Those would have to be in their own video, and I'd have to edit the video very carefully. So, do I have to go there? Well, of course. Alex? Oh, different Alex. Well, nice to meet you. Big fan. Oh, you know what'd be really cool for TFM? Blocking the sun out. Reducing the intensity of the sun. A few times before, I think they're in the rotation of the TFM songs. One or two of my songs are in the TFM list, and they get played every now and then. If people have seen the goals, in quotes, of what we may or may not be doing in about a week's time, one of them could be that there'd be a song be released. And that would be fun to play that on TFM as well. So, hello I6, big fan. Taxi. May or may not, you know, that may or may not be one of the goals. If you happen to maybe type the command partner, or something like that. It might show up. I mean, maybe not. Tell a funny joke. I don't know any. I'm not funny. The famous CD Road, yes. Hello, Jack. Welcome. What a surprise. It's a car again. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. One of the other ones being fairly early on. I have basically finished a set of mixes. This will be the 3rd time doing it. And that'll be one of the goals as well. I really like doing those. Because it's the activity where I pop into friends' streams. And I'm like, give me a song. Give me a song. And I'll play around with it. So, but my challenge, I guess, is to not use the same songs twice. So everything is new. Pretty good. Completely pushed over the barrier. Now this one is going to go all the way this way because the barrier doesn't end until you're at the train line again. It's a long way down. Hello, Tom. Good day. All the way. Oh, I mean, there are bumps as well, so if you can do it. Nothing to see here. Just chilling. Bonjour. Bonjour. Mein Freund. But hang on. So, wait, okay. There's merch as well, yes. As of tomorrow, because it's the start of the month, I'll do little discounts on things like that. Also for Ko-fi memberships. If you want to become a member, you can do that from tomorrow. For slightly cheaper. There we go. Okay, so that was them trying to merge badly. They were pushed. Yeah. Fish and chips. The chippy, exactly. There was a viral thing a few years ago. The Binley Mega Chippy. That stupid thing with a little jingle that went with it. Very popular fish and chip shop. I think it's actually out of business now. So, you know, short-lived. This one, you kind of pushed against them, but you're not really helping. You remember that? The Binley thing? People travelled far and wide to go and have some fish and chips. I mean, I get that, yes, English fish and chips are pretty good, but you don't need to go to just that one. So, you know, I'll do that instead. Deductions for him. Well, yes. That's pretty good as well. Isn't he doing more for that? Spud man? I mean, well, that's potatoes. Spuds. There's a new, what's it called? I've seen videos popped up. The Spud Bros, I think. They run a little portable potato thing, and you got a Spud Bro challenge, things like that. Big old jacket potatoes. New series. I have heard of German Shepherds, yes. They're quite nice. At the same car. It could be you. I mean, if that was you that just got banned, you may want to check your profile. But more people have this vehicle, yes. Picking up 23rd. Ooh, okay. They're very good, yeah. Very, very emote full. Not emotional. You know what I mean? They lag. Yes, they froze. Why'd you have a car? Because it pads out the road other than it just being full of cars, trucks. Because that's not realistic. Now, neither is that. Granted, that's not real. Ignore that. But just more stuff. More stuff on the road is a bit more realistic. At the quarry. You can bring the car there, I think, but why would you do that? What happened? The one in front lagged, so they froze in place, and they're not actually there, but their game froze. The person behind couldn't brake in time, so crashed into them, and then when they unlagged, whoa, physics. And then in that swish, it flicked this guy across the road. So, but they survived it. Yeah. If you said they weren't allowed, well, it's more to the point where it's unnecessary. People bring the buses down there as well. You just don't need to. The main thing that people bring down there are the trains. these on big trailers. That was a swerve because it got too close. It was a little nudge. But you swore. Why? Everyone's got such potty mouth. God damn it. Be nice. Stop swearing. Lovely different shade of yellow there. Those two also didn't break in time. Why a dark coloured car? Because they think it looks cool. This isn't my car. That's not my car. My car either has the police skin on it or I make it pink because pink is funny. On the microwave. Prefer the toaster, to be honest. Toaster's better. So besides that, they didn't. They got flicked. That wasn't their fault. Granted, that wasn't their fault. Nah. Nah. Yeah, it's okay. What is my I even have normal police car and that one, yeah, which we may also drive again sometime soon. Just ignore the fact that from the inside it is also a Scout, so pretend it's a Lambo. Photoshop the interior onto it. Yeah. That quote, that was a wall of text, that quote. Do I dare read it? Oh, I'm back here again. Oh well. Dear tuners, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing well. The Tesla? No, I don't own that, no. Pink? Pink is funny. Like, do you see this pink here? Pink is just funny. If it is anyone's favourite colour, that's not meant to be like a joke or a stab or saying that they are silly. It's just funny, though, because very vibrant pink. Very eye-catching, isn't it? Very good. And if you get offended by a very bright colour... Come on. Is that the forum? Why are you messaging on the forum? Or you mean your appeal ticket thing? That's not on the forum. Shouldn't be DMing about things on the forum. Norwich. I'm thinking of it because ever since Lizzie was saying she wants to annoy Brits and things like that, if she does ever come here, there's a lot of things to keep in mind. What did it say? The flag by the window was a TMP flag in the window. That's the only text. Norwich. They lag, you crash into them and stop a whole lane. Exactly. Did you see that massive amount of swerving and then crash? Inside the cabin. Sadly not. There is no interior spectator. It's only this external camera. Or free cam. Yeah. It would be nice, because then you could see where the wheel was turned. But the cabins for others aren't fully rendered either, because that would be very laggy. And we're not doing that. No thanks. No. No? Attempt to? Here? Yes? Yes? Nah, well, you see, they wanted to, but then, oncoming traffic, you see. 90-something% of overtakes. That's what happens when you try it. Just don't try it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Stupid. Drive the pink car. I'm not set up for driving. I am standing at my desk and my wheel is to my side here. I'm tapping on it, but you can't see it. I'm not doing that. At some point we will, though. You did hydrate. That was 7 minutes ago. Well, I have on another one. This is Sim 1. Killer, what big fan. Thank you for joining as always. Perm bans. Only one perm ban has been issued today. Yeah, it's for naughty cheater. Not for regular players, no. GTA 4. Ban appeals are to be resolved only in the appeal. You don't tell the person to read the appeal, and you don't... I know what you mean by forum, unless you've actually DM'd on the forum. Then on the forum. This is why you need merch with like admin unban, please. Or if anyone wants to draw a more goofy version of the admin emote, you can. There is some merch, it has my logo on it, and it has a few other random designs I've made, but there's nothing TMP specific. Because I feel that's a bit... you can't make... You know, like catchphrase ones are good. You can't really go too niche, though. It depends. It works in some cases. Great example, you know, Ashley's one's doing well. 2.1 mil. Buy more trucks with it. You can hire some drivers. Buy a bus. The bus model costs like 400k. Buy more garages. I did that actually. I had quite a lot of money and I wanted to bring it down, so all I did is bought the biggest and most expensive truck configuration and sell it, because then you sold it for half price. Just keep doing that. Yeah, full on company, because you can buy every single garage on the map, which I don't think I have. I have most of them. Every time new places come out, you know, because you can TP to the service instead. Code, you don't need to tell me to keep looking at it. That's not how this works. We don't do it on stream. If you've appealed, that's good. Please be patient. Please be patient. Welcome to the stream, but please be patient. Not how that works. Can I look at your band? No. You see how insane this is every single time? This is a stream for entertainment, laughing at people that get banned, not for live ban appeal reviews. That would be hilarious. We can't do that. I've never looked at a web report on stream for that reason. I've never looked at a ban appeal on stream for that reason. You can't do that because you have to censor everything. You can do cargo with buses, the cargo being people. You'll need the D bus, the letter D bus, little program thing, and you start a job which is starting a route, and you go to the bus station in that city and you can pick up your people. There are TMP specific ones as well. So what is this? Vortex, what are you doing, mate? Come on now, Vortex, come on now, calm down. Calm down, mate. Relax. Relax, what? 3 months, that's history. Slowly, people realize that. Because what does it mean when people say, oh, I got banned for 3 months? No, it doesn't mean that the thing they did is worth 3 months. It's different. It's different. It means whatever their original ban length was, several bans in a row then add up to a longer duration, which in this case was 3 months. Yeah. What country is this? This is right near the border of Belgium here, I think. This bit. This is the Brussels intersection, as it's nicknamed. Slightly further north of Brussels. 3 months of saying crap. We know you didn't, though. The 3 months is for the history bit, and you may have said something besides the crap to get the initial ban in the first place. But you see how misleading that is? That just sounds insane. Is there Spain? Yes, there is Spain. It's in the Iberia region. TPRK is teleport to the repair service and kick them at the same time. TPRK. Later they reported for the same on the website. It would count as backup footage because if someone watched it happen from the road level, it's just another perspective of the same thing. So it doesn't get another ban. It may not make the ban longer, but it's just an extra POV of it. Hola! Let's have a look at the entire map, what we got so far. The UK, this is as old as the game, if not older. So that's, you're looking at like 13, 14 years old. 15, actually. It's like 2010. There's your Iberia. Gibraltar is not really rendered because probably not to scale. Yeah, there's a lot of the UK missing. Wales is not much there. Ireland, North and regular doesn't exist. Scotland is severely lacking as well. Can't go any further up than that. This is getting a DLC. This is getting a remake soon. You'll probably get more up here as well. These don't exist at the moment for particular reasons. Down here is pretty good. This is Africa, so they may expand down there at some point. Greece, this recently came out. This is the other part of Turkey. I do like how massive that text is there. It's based on the city size, I think is the size of the text, but that is... Yes, Istanbul's a big city, but it's not, you know... I mean, London is a pretty big one as well. But, I mean, really now. None of the others are... Well, St. Petersburg, yeah. Madrid. Still, Rome, I suppose so. What are we cooking? We're doing a bit of geography at the moment. Geography, looking at all the different places you can go. This game is to like a 1 to 20 scale, 1 to 19, something like that. So not everything will be there. Quite a lot is. I know 95% of it, because every time something comes out, bits are ruined. My series of exploring is ruined. Or parts of Spain. Most of it. Most of the large cities are there. And if you go into Pro Mods, which is a modded expansion, it's that and more. Like double the size. Even more. And even more in between the others as well. It's insane. The UK looks really good in Pro Mods. That's a reason to get it. It's really good. Yes, Almeria is there. That's there. Quite a lot of them are there. You won't get, like, local towns. You know, like a population of, 10k town probably won't be there. But cities and slightly smaller cities, yes. Iceland, eventually, I would like to see them make anything with snow, because they've had an event for the past 2 years that has featured snow. Very good. No Great Yarmouth. No. We've got Birmingham, though. No Portsmouth. No, there is Portsmouth. Wait a minute. No, there isn't Portsmouth. Southampton. Okay, so it's too close. Because this also kind of, it's in the wrong place, really. This is kind of like the Isle of Wight down here. So Portsmouth is sort of up a bit. Bournemouth. All that stuff that's around here. It needs redoing. It needs redoing. ¿Cómo estás? Does that mean how are you? Oui. My favourite thing to do when someone speaks in whatever language, I say something completely different in another language. So you go like oui, and I'm like si. Baguette. Exactly. Doesn't even answer that question. It's just yeah, sehr gut. Yeah. Unban bots appeal. Please. I may not have done it. I may not be the only one doing bans and things right now. I know I'm the only one doing these, but not the only one. I just say C. It doesn't matter what the hell the person said. It's like C. That was your fault, but you could give benefit of the doubt there because they clearly didn't go in third person. Because you're in first person, you'd see them there just before impact. The person that is in the garage is safe. It's an oopsie right there. The suspect, yes. What for that? Because there was a collision. But the person leaving is the one that's meant to yield, so. Where are you from? Guess. Where does my silly voice sound like I'm from? I do silly voices on top, so it confuses people. Australia. I should be asleep by now if it was Australia. Well, it'd be morning in Australia, wouldn't it? Nice bump. Aussie. Leave that guy. You're German? No. What gave you that answer? Wales? No, but we're getting warmer. Mayhaps. What on earth? Mayhaps? Where's that one that overtook over there? Strawberry donut. No. Czech. Britain. Yes. There we go. Ireland. No, 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 no. Britain. So they stopped here. Probably, maybe they really needed the toilet or something. Oh, you really went all the way. Okay. You're from Czech? Pretty good. Scotland? No, 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 no. You've guessed it. You've guessed it. Same thing. Same thing, really. Trying to squeeze through. More traffic than Promods. Promods has its own busy place, but I think you need to spend a bit more money to be able to play Promods. This one is in the base game, so all you need is the game, which is already cheap enough. Yes, it's in Great Britain, yes. You've got Great Britain and the UK. Those are different. They're different. Related to Trucklandia. You keep saying Trucklandia like that's my nation. That's where I'm from. That's my home turf. Yeah? And then slowly merged all the way over to the end where you can't go anymore. That was weird, but good save. And then there we are. So, congrats, I guess. Kirkenage. Yes, indeed. That was them trying to stop them. Silly. No ban. Why would that be no ban? That was a ban. It was silly. Why wouldn't that be one? Is that the same one as before? It may be. What's going on? What's the hold up? No, that one's parked in a straight line. This is the traffic that leads to the train line, but clearly they need to scoot forward a bit. In the game. He's actually playing the game. See, this is traffic. It looks like a traffic jam because they're not really moving, but it's not really that bad until someone tries to overtake. You get it? You see? Kind of like this. That might be a no. Poogers. I think we added that. Poog is basically a wide pog. Great emote. Can they take it out of the game? I think some of the petitions besides that were to not have it on this server, but still have it on this server. Could be an idea. Some people wanted it to be taken away from players, so only the team can have it, I suppose. But then again, it is not only the car. It's very easy to use that vehicle, as demonstrated numerous times, but you can still use a truck to do the exact same thing. As many will do. Hello, RB, welcome. Wales series, what, like driving through it? I haven't driven on ProMods in a while. I haven't moderated in a while either. I don't even think I have the newest version at the moment. It's mainly on here. Don't have the newest one. Maybe someday. Probably before the next one comes out. Live on high. Yes, there is. Hello, Nath. Hey, you've been late. Damn it. Davey, welcome. Zhao, welcome. Laurentiu. BKR. Squire, thank you for the gift. Alexander, welcome. Brazil. I do not speak that. Hello, Rolls. Appreciate everyone joining. Big fan. For those sticking around, lurking around in the raid, if this stream is in the background, don't have to speak. It's okay. It's okay. You may have the tab muted as well. That's okay. I appreciate you. The closest to Trucklandia, Star, pay attention, would be that when there is an event going on, like the one that will come up soon, there was an island placed over here somewhere. Fictional island in the North Sea called Hawley Island. Hall with an IE. Hawley is the puppet mascot of TMP. So it's an island dedicated to trucks. Milestone Bay, that's one of the things on the island, I think. So you could say that's Trucklandia. If you're that obsessed with Trucklandia, it could be that. Easter event. No, I don't think the Easter event had that island. No. That was the place south of Cologne. That was this year's one. This one's lagging. This is going to be bad. There's a TFM trailer right there. Not start. But I'm abbreviating the name because you don't need to say the entire portion of the name. I could call you Wolf because there is another person with almost the exact same name, just spelled slightly differently. That I also call Star, but they're not here at the moment. Ooh, there's a Lambo. Ooh, hello. Yes, it sounds like a Scout. Pretend it doesn't. It does look good. It does look good, doesn't it? Done it. You could have put the TFM like tick thingy on the back here, but no. Truckers.fm, real radio station. If you want to drive along and you listen to music and people talking, do it. Just like any other normal radio station, except it's specific. Pretty good. Hello, Adam. That's your name. This is in the UK now. Yeah. Oh, I laugh at you in the chat. Well, you can laugh at me in the chat because I'm calling you the abbreviated part of your name. You're a presenter. TruckersMP, yeah? That's the other one. Because there was an ETR, then a TSR, and then I don't know what it is now, but it's different. I see, I see. All of them sound pretty good. Generally speaking, I don't really listen to the radio as a whole anyway, because I just want to listen to the music. I want to skip the song if I want. A lot of radio songs that play the mainstream songs, the chart hits. They don't hit my ears, but no. I like the work that goes into a radio station. Not a fan of radios, though. Yeah. That's what this button is here, by the way. For those who can see it, this little arrow thing here, that's the TFM symbol. That is where you can see what the currently playing song is and things like that. Back when Chase and Status was, I would cause a lot of arguments if I say back when they were good. Back when they made like actual heavy stuff. I'm gonna say it now. Badadan is not heavy enough. It's this new subgenre. Not new, it's not really new, but it's being made more popular with just the squeaky sounds and a little wob wob over the top. No. Give us a proper, you know. Oh, I wouldn't say it's garbage either, it's just, it doesn't hit, you know? Some of them sound so terrible, but like, you can appreciate the work that went into making the song. So I'm not mocking the song, I'm just mocking the sound of that style that they made it in, but some of them are really bad. And it's my kind of thing, so I like go into the extremes quite a bit here. Yeah, they didn't hit anyone on the way up either. No, it just sounds like you've used a few presets, and then, well, that's basically what most people do anyway, but they don't blend together at all. It's one sound. I could think of so many examples, but I don't want to ruin my Spotify, or however good the algorithm is, by listening to that kind of stuff. I have good stuff in the playlist, and I post good stuff in the Discord as well, like the good stuff. A real one A real one? Yeah, Spotify Wrapped. My Wrapped last year wasn't too bad. I think I took a screenshot of it. Real license, maybe. Saw a movie. What movie was it? Was it the Minecraft movie? What was it? God knows what the Wrap's going to be this year. I think it had like a few dubstep songs and a few hardstyle songs. Pretty good blend. Squire, I appreciate that. That is, this is the more popular of the things I do on the stream. And it has such an effect that when I'm playing anything else or when I'm driving, people are wondering, when am I going to do more of this? Yesterday, we were playing on Star Trucker, the other space flight truck sim, and multiple people came in wondering, you can do some admin? When are you doing admin? Can you hop on? Can you do some admin? Yeah? Please. Boops. Appreciate the boop. Oh, Star Wars. Triple trailers. Yes, but only if you know what you're doing and you don't have a strange cargo on the triple trailers. They do love watching it because it's chaotic. Yes, exactly. With every good, there's a bad, and the bad happens to be the amount of people that come in and beg for an unban. That's not how that works. Playboy Carty. Nah, you see, you left me there. You left me there. I'm not following. Not my thing. No. Sorry, mate. That's because it's rubbish. Oh. No, again, you can appreciate the work that goes into that. The people do like it. You're not mocking someone's actual taste anyway. But it is just the 808 bass. That's it. It's not hard because of that. So. Randomly standing in the repair shop. Yes, Syntax. I had to teleport there after the event because when you change in the update and you have to pick where you want to spawn in. Exactly. So, I'm there, but my camera isn't. My camera's currently looking at this person who was trying to merge in, you see? This person's not giving up, though. TikTok ruined music. Remember when funk got really popular? And then when it first got popular, people are now reminiscing about that. They said it was bad at first. Now that kind of stuff is good because the new stuff is just... well, it sounds, really. It's just silly sounds now. They all fall the same way. Same fate. It's a shame. Some funk is good. Some is quite good. But so is this. Yeah. Pushing in with no trailer with an 8x4. This is like the enemy of everything. This exact vehicle right here. It's just, oh. Rise of the Trucks. That would be like those, the Ape movies. There's far too many of those. They're good movies, but there's too many. Horizon 1. They did a lot of good ones for Horizon 4, didn't they? And there isn't exactly the same in Horizon 5. The biggest rip-off, I wish, is that of the trailer for Horizon 5, the final car that jumps out of the airship thingy, that song is not on Spotify. And it's the best one! It's a metric song. It's not on Spotify! It's so good! It's not on Spotify. Horizon 3? No, I've never played that one. The Hospital Records on Horizon 4, that was pretty good. Sorry, yeah, you're saying sorry? Sex. Agreed. Great response. That was recent. Because those times are in UTC. This is in UTC. Yeah. Hospital Records is still going, isn't it? Quite old. Like 20-something years old now, right? All the old labels. Viper Records. Very good. If there was a movie, what would you say? Well, I'd want to know what it would be about. What the hell would you do? What would that be about? The boiler room. Boilerplate. Well, the Chase and Sadist one there, that was pretty good. But it had a lot of those particular songs in it. So. Boilerplate. Yeah. That was also dumb. I like the synchronized honks there. That was very silly. Agreed. Oh, well done. Hello, Nano. Welcome. Okay. We'll do a few more. The best of times, I know, right? Seeing things change, eh? 95. It's been like this the entire time. So this list, 97, maxes out at 100. When you get around about 100, or it passes, I think, 30 minutes or something, a bunch of these will turn red and they'll disappear. If that were not in place, this would be at like 1,000. And you'll never, ever, ever get through all of them. Now, that's why you recommend reporting on the website. But not everyone can record their gameplay. Because people play on laptops and toasters, figuratively or literally. Can I drive the admin car? Not today, but I will at some point. It's one of the goals for the little celebratory thingy I'm doing next week. So if you reach that goal, I might whip out the Lambo. They're lagging. Don't get close to someone that's lagging. Because I did a video on it several months back. I could do it again. But I wouldn't suggest people join me, because I do have a Lambo. Can you tell? Because you're technically not allowed to have an organised convoy on this road. So. Good job. Car as well. Remember the car? Remember the car? Making it dance. Real! Yes, it's outdoors. Yes, I could take a picture of it if you want, yeah. I think in my area, the most fancy, like, sports or supercraft scene, someone drove some sort of Ferrari through here before, and it stands out. This area is not for fancy cars like that. They don't fit. Don't bring a fancy car here, because it just looks really silly. Someone else has a Mustang, though. The more modern Mustang. That looks nice. Good job. Good job, man. People honk at you? Oh, God, man. Right, where, what? Was it this car? Yes, it was. Diablo? No, it's the Hurricane. It's modelled on the Hurricane. I wanted an Aventador, man. I think the Aventador looks really nice. For a Lambo. Are you the mod? I am one of them. It's not just me. I'll show you in a minute. But it has the interior of this car, because they're all modelled on this car. So you just have to pretend. To those that haven't been over to the YouTube yet and haven't subbed on the YouTube, there is a video of me driving it. In my fancy car. It has the Lambo in the thumbnail, so go and look for that. I also drove the police truck as well. Would recommend that one from the other direction. This one, even if you didn't hit the first person, you overshot that corner. Is that oversteering? All on one corner, by the way. That one crashed, swerved. They're not English. Don't have to be. I mean, you caused the sure, caused the collision. Did I get a license for it? No, because this model is slightly different, I think. It's not the exact real model version of it. So no, they didn't. It's also a Scout. You see that? Scout. Not a Skoda, it's a Scout. The Extra D. So, it's kind of like it, but it's not. The first crash. Was it this? Why'd you slow down that much? I was braking. Oh, and then there's that bump there. Hmm. Hello, Felix. Electric scooter? Ooh, okay. Hoping you meant actual real Lambo. Why? No, I mean, I don't want one, to be honest. In a realistic sense, where am I putting it so that it doesn't get stolen or just stared at? It doesn't fit anywhere. Any supercar doesn't fit anywhere. There's no need. I think all of these were already banned by now. Nice, 3 stream streak. Appreciate that. Right. Let me show you my real Lambo. There you are. See? Real. Straight from Italy. It's good, isn't it? The L Rock. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. The other one I think was this one, which is in the British spec. There are a ton of them, but I didn't bother getting all of them. That's the normal car. Very nice. 7332. If you just made that, you don't tell me to make these reports. Let's move on the way. Sirens? You don't hear the sirens in the thing, but you'll hear it if I were to drive it. Show the others. I don't have them. So no. 332. Maybe. City Go. With my steering wheel doesn't work well. Are you using force feedback with the wheel? People have made a lot of comments on how the car doesn't really steer properly with sufficient force feedback. I suppose because it's modelled kind of on the truck but different, so it may not steer properly. May not work. How funny. Well, you tell me. Have you seen some funny moments today? The game can be quite funny. It's not a very action-packed game. Unless... yeah, you'll have your own police one. On the event server, anyone can use the police coder, and it will be loud. So keep that in mind. Ads. Force feedback. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't really know what the solution is, other than, unfortunately, don't use force feedback when driving the Skoda. But what happens, though? It just doesn't steer properly because of the force? Like only one wheel has... that's just annoying, isn't it? Doubling, am I? Shouldn't be. Only one wheel has the text on it. Bun, I do remember. Already raffle running. Oh. It shouldn't be doing that. No, it shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I'll have to look at some point. Ah, it don't matter. It's, stream elements being silly. Congrats, what up? Why is it doing it twice? This is a replay, yes. Why is it doing it twice? We did this before and I don't know how I fixed it. Why is it doing it twice though? I mean, not understand. That is an easy man. True. That was an easy man. Okay. Finished. All done. Relax. Now we're good. And breathe. Welcome to all the people that are joining. Welcome to new followers. I appreciate that. We're nearly at 100 on TikTok. This goal down here, they really like making their goals. I'm pointing what appears to be at the other goal, but on TikTok it's right down there. If you like what you're seeing, you want more of that, or you just want someone to follow, do it. Do it. I appreciate that. There has been a perm ban. There has been a perm ban. But it was earlier. Change lines when you could. Yeah, you just shouldn't use the wrong side of the bridge. That's just doesn't matter what line you're following. Not it. It's not that one. Cody, Dominic, Gamma, Sack, Elise, K, Kid, North, Rob, Wiley, James, welcome. Tony, thank you for the follows. 7th to 10th inclusive of 7th and 10th. To 10th. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then maybe if everything's a bonus, there might be a bonus extra as well. That make sense? Gotta go, no worries. Mind your silly typing. You're quite talkative, which is fine. Some of the questions you ask are interesting. 4 days. The whole theme is 4 for that, okay? So, it's for 4 years of partner, which is on the 10th. Birthday is on the 7th, so you merge the two together. That's 4. 4th year of being partnered, crazy, 2021. Roughly 4 hours. 44th birthday, yeah. And then, I don't know, anything else I can fit numbers for. One of them is, you know how these people try and put numbers towards everything and they think it's like some spiritual whatever? Not like religion, just generally like spiritual, and it doesn't make any sense. But they try and link everything to numbers. I'm doing that as a joke, really. But it works. Yeah. Because one of them, you'll like this, is... the next mashup collection, I've done 2 so far. One was released at the end of last year. One was released sometime in Feb, I think, where I mashed the songs together. This will be the 3rd one. 3 times 4 is 12. There'll be 12 songs. Genius. And if you don't reach the goal, then there'll just be 10, because I max out at 10 anyway. So, hello. Each one will be 10, otherwise I'll take ages to do them. Because, oh my god, there's so many of them. So I like that. But I'm very glad that people like the mashups, because when the Twitch friends that I ask for the songs for, when they watch the entire thing back, or they just listen to it, I really like hearing the reactions. It's fun. I watch a lot of things. Not a lot of people, but a lot of things from those people. I appreciate them a lot. What year did you start? The first entry on Twitch was in 2015. I can find it, because I made a note somewhere. The very first thing I did. Back when it was a game called Blacklight Retribution. I played that a bit. I played Just Cause 2 as well. I think Just Cause 3 hadn't fully come out at that time. I didn't play that until years later anyway. Great game though. Very long time. Cool. That was good. Ever leaving? Well, okay, where did I make the note? Somewhere in my other little channel of notes. Where is it? First stream of any sense that shows up is August the 23rd, 2015. First actual stream with some sufficient content that wasn't like 2 seconds long, 25th of August, 2015. Then there was a break, and regular, mainly in this game, started in 2017. So, do you do the anniversary this year or for 2017? Which will be 2027.